Hello, family. We're live. All right. So I'm not going to be here long, but I felt something in my spirit that God was speaking to me, and He kept saying it over and over again. And so I felt like because He was saying it to me, I'm going to share it with you. So in my spirit, God kept saying, you're a warrior. You're a warrior. You're a warrior. And I kept thinking, I'm a warrior. Okay, I'm a warrior, right? And then I start thinking, well, how? Well, how am I a warrior? And then I start going over the things I've been doing the last 2 years for sure, consistently, but definitely the last 6 months, like heavy, hard in. And so what I'm talking about is, first of all, I'm Amber Nicole, Coach Amber Nicole, for those of you that don't know me. Yes, so I'm a confidence coach, by the way, spirit-led confidence coach. All right. So anyway, so what he was saying was, as I'm a warrior, and I was like, okay, for the last 6 months, what have you been doing? What have I been doing for the last 6 months? I've been warring. And let me say what I'm talking about. I don't mean physically fighting anybody. I'm too grown for that. I have not physically been fighting anybody. But what I mean is warring for my family. I've been warring. So I am a prayer warrior. Let me tell you, I have warred for my family. When I get in the spirit realm and I am praying hard and I am slaying demons and I am saying, get out of the way, Satan. You can't stop me. I don't care what you're trying to do in my relationship, in my life, with my kids, with my sons, with my daughter, with my grandkids. You can't have my legacy. I won't let you, because I'm going to war for mine. So I really wanted to get on here super quick. I'm not going to be long, and just ask you, especially the women. I'm really speaking to the women right now. I know the men can do it or whatever, but I'm speaking to the women right now. Have you just been like another pretty face? Have you just been so focused on yourself, so focused on, even when you pray, like, are you just doing pretty cutesy little prayers and, whatever you read in a book? Or are you warring for your family? Are you warring for yourself? Are you basically, your mind is made up that you don't give a damn what it looked like? I don't care what chaos is going on in my life. I will war for mine. I am praying over my son's head when they're sleeping. I'm praying over my man's head while he's sleeping. I'm putting oil on him. I'm touching his feet. I'm putting oil on the pillows. I'm making sounds in the household. Sometimes they don't be at the house when I'm doing this, because they probably look at me like, what are you doing? But in the household, I'm clapping my hands like, Satan, you got to get out of here. My home is holy. I'm keeping my house holy. You cannot be here. There's nothing here that you can do, because you can't have what's mine. You can't have God's children. I'm going to war for mine. Maybe they might be weak, but baby, I'm strong. I'm mighty. I'm anointed. And I'm going to do what God called me to do. And so I'm asking the ladies, the women that's watching this, do you war for your family? Are you speaking and edifying and telling the enemy that you can't have what's mine? Oh, baby, you can't have it. I don't care what it looked like. Oh, nah. I might be cute and I might be a pretty face, but baby, when it comes to prayer, this girl gets down. Like, I'm not playing when it comes to my family. I am a warrior, So are you just a pretty face? Are you warring for what's yours? Are you telling the enemy that you can't have my marriage? I'm not married, but I'm speaking to those that are. You can't have my marriage. You can't have my children. Are your children facing something that looks like you don't know if they're ever going to get out of it? Is your relationship look like it's facing something that's been facing for a long time, and you're just like, I know we got to get out of this at some point. We can't keep staying here. You warn for yours. So for me, that's what I do. I go to God. I go to God and I say, God, you got have your way, have your will be done, or whatever the case may be. And then I go to the enemy, and then I go to Lord of Hosts, because Lord of Hosts is who He is with the armies. I say, Lord of Hosts, send your angel armies out here to fight and war for what's mine, war for me. You have permission to hover over my house. You have permission to be all around me at all times, and camp your angel armies around me and make sure we are good, And so I really, really, really am super big on making sure that I war for my family. I am a warrior. I don't play about mine. You can't come against me. I don't play physically in person or whatever, but I'm nice, cordial, whatever it is. But when it comes to the enemy trying to come up and take what's mine, you messing with my family, you messing with my man, you messing with my kids, you messing with me, you messing with our finances, you messing with, whatever my kids is going through and they struggling, you messing with my man, he keep dealing with the same thing. Baby, I'm warned for what's mine. I don't give up on what's mine. I fight for what's mine. I don't lay down and die for nobody. God didn't raise no punk when he raised me. I put a picture up the other day. I don't know if you've seen it when I said God did his thing when he made me. I wasn't talking about just how I look. Now, most people probably look at it because that's all it is. It's a beautiful picture. But when I mean God did his thing, I mean he didn't make no punk when he made me. I don't care what anybody look at me and be like, she look like she might be. Baby, don't play with me. Don't play with me. I will war for what's mine. I don't play about mine. Whatever it is, I don't play. So, women, ladies that you are watching this, ask yourself, have I just been a pretty face and, putting on little cute stuff or whatever and having little cute prayers and God is good, God is great, past that. But you know what I'm saying? Just little simple prayers. Or have you been warring for your family? Have you been saying, you can't have what's mine. Get behind me, Satan. I'll stomp on the serpent's head. You can't have my family. I ain't giving it to you. Have you been really, really fighting for what's yours? Because the enemy will take it easily if you just let him. But if you fight for it, if you war for it, if you let him know that he can't have it, if you let him know that he may be weak. These people around me may be weak, but baby, I'm strong and I'm mighty and I'm going to fight and I'm going to do what I need to do. You ain't going to get me to lay down. I fall down 9 times, get up 10 every time I'm getting up. So keep on coming at me. Baby, you can't have me though. And you can't have what's connected to me because I war for what's mine. So are you just another pretty face? Or are you a warrior? I'm a warrior. It is what it is. I'm a warrior and I war for what's mine. Have a good evening.